She off that Hennessy, man.
Take her outside. Nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk, like, all that's gonna do is add fuel to the f***ing fire.
No! No, keep... He come here, bro. When you like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, it's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
That's gonna be
broke.
Chrisean Rock and Blueface get into argument on live.
It's not that. It's play. Alright, let's play.
Shit, can't nobody change me.
Is there?
If you do something,
nobody want to change you.
So what? No, I'm not
just
saying.
Stop playing. Just stop playing.
You're letting
just stop playing.
Dictate.
Just stop playing.
All right, I got that. But you're letting.
Just stop playing.
You're letting something dictate your actions right now, which is like.
I'm not. I'm just letting you know. Don't play with me like that.
I understand.
My friends wouldn't have clicked that question. We would have went over that.
I understand.
Like, you being weird.
Don't go against yourself for me.
What are you talking about? Stop being weird.
Like, don't do something that's not you for me.
Don't do that.
But I would do that normally for anybody, not just you.
And that's weird. Why we like?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's topic, if you guys have already seen it in my community tab, which you guys should interact in, today's video is going to be on, drumroll please, Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Yes, we're going to be talking about the Chrisean Rock and the Blueface because a lot has been happening with this couple, and I really wanted to put my own 2 cents on a couple of things. Of course, not digging and banging on just grilling them, but of course just giving my own personal opinion on things that have been going on. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's get into it. So Chrisean and Blueface, we've seen it all over Instagram, all over TikTok, all over Twitter, all over every social platform you can think of, and video clips and moments of Blueface's and Chrisean Rock's life as a couple, the many facets of their relationship, and we're just going to be talking about the relationship overall, possible predictions for what could be the future for this couple, and just why they're so toxic towards one another, and what's happened to these two and what's happening currently with this couple right now. So first, a little background on these two before we get into the whole relationship portion. So Chrisean Rock's real name is Chrisean 𝐚𝐭. She was born in Baltimore, Maryland on March 14th, 2000, and that makes her about 22 years old. She used to be a track star actually and trained for the Junior Olympics from age 12 all the way to 17. She was even a YouTuber before Blueface and doing music and stuff like that and becoming a reality TV show star. She has 11 other siblings, and she's the 12th sibling, which makes, of course, 12 kids overall. And she only started dating Blueface August 10th of 2022, and as we can see, a lot has happened with these two since then. Jonathan Jamal Porter, also known as Blueface, became popular in August of 2018 after making his song Respect My Crippin', which he got popular for off of his quote-unquote offbeat style of rapping. He was born January 20th, 1997, which makes him 26 years old. He was born in Los Angeles, California. He moved around a lot as a kid with his mother and eventually settled down in the Oakland area with his father. In high school, he played in the band and played the alto saxophone, and then later became the starting quarterback on his high school's football team in 2014. Blueface has always been really into rap and making music, and he would constantly listen to artists like 50 Cent, The Game, and Snoop Dogg, and just so many more artists. So let's talk about these two and their relationship. They've been on and off constantly since they started dating August of last year. They've had a multitude of arguments, fights, public squabbles with not only each other but other individuals on the internet when it comes to their relationship.
My phone, she got her phone on the goddamn camera phone. She not even looking at her phone. She got her phone with the fucking camera, looking at what I'm looking at on my phone. Like on some just like. So you not even on your phone for real. You like playing.
End of the story because end of the story.
Okay. So I guess
End of the story.
she.
You guess what? Don't say I guess shit. Say what it is.
She probably seen something.
No, she
That she seen.
That
she seen. But
bro.
Alright. I mean, if say nothing bad, you tell me.
Bro, you're being a clown.
Alright, tell your side of the story.
Fuck your side of the story.
Tell your side.
Fuck my side of the story.
Alright, fuck the story.
Do you want to be with me or not? That's the end of the story.
Yeah, we together, we rocking.
Are you listening?
Yeah, we rocking.
I don't like sharing. Like, what do you mean?
Alright.
You playing?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. You're getting deep into details now. Take a shot.
You sure? Stop looking at them.
I'm looking at
I'm looking here.
I see. Yeah, come
You don't see me.
on. Come on.
What's up? Okay, I'll chill out. I'll be nice. For now.
Come on, you want to end mine?
And people just come and tune in whenever there's something happening because their relationship is broadcasted to such a wide group of people. And as everyone has seen, they are extremely toxic towards one another. However, there have been clips and videos of them being genuinely calming and genuinely loving towards each other.
This is what I do for my bitch. I'm kick. She got so many flowers, she can't even hold these motherfuckers. Hold on. Why you chasing me with the flowers? Look, she can't even hold it. Who else got flowers, bro? Who else got flowers for my bitch? Call him right there with the beanie. Hey, don't run. Don't run from this money. Don't run from this money. Where you going, bro? I want all your flowers. Where you going? Where you going? I want all of them. How much?
$500.
500?
No, 100.
Oh, okay. I can do 100. Give them all to her right there with the braids. Give them all to her. Rock. Turn around. We got a whole another year. Yeah. Nah, we need so many flowers. Yeah, that's the type of nigga you with. You try to give it up like I'm not. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. Say thank you on camera. Thank you.
Daddy, can you stop?
I blessed my bitch and I blessed the flower man.
But they can still be very abusive physically, mentally, and verbally towards one another, sadly. Things like Chrisean hitting Blueface across the head with a Hennessy bottle, them fighting, them hitting each other, getting into physical altercations, and then still seeming fine too soon after. They've hit, slapped, badmouthed each other so much publicly and have still gotten back together time and time again, even after having said that they were done or they were quote-unquote over. Even with the news of Chrisean being pregnant, the two have been on Instagram and Twitter talking about different things back and forth. On one hand, Chrisean is extremely happy about her pregnancy.
Patients are crazy. They just took my blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. Family. And we're gonna have the big baby shower. So yeah, pray for me. What's that? And then yeah, we're gonna do this ultrasound. Hopefully, it's 3 heartbeats. Please, I want 3 kids. All right, 2. I want either twins or triplets. Fun fact, because that's how many I killed.
and she is just happy about the news that she's gotten recently. And Blueface, on the other hand, on Twitter, has been publicly denouncing this child and saying the kid is not his, and he wants a DNA test to prove that it's his child. And he also allegedly, he said allegedly that Chrisean has been with 10 other men over the course of the time that they have been together since August 10th of 2022. I've probably shown a multitude of videos and photos throughout this video itself, and the behaviors we've seen from these two is that they're equally abusive towards one another. I think we can definitely say that we don't really see one person being more abusive towards the other than the other. They're pretty equal in the amount that occurs, and that's being produced from these two. And I personally think that the behaviors that we've seen and them being equally abusive towards one another, they can't leave each other. I personally think it's a calm after the storm sort of situation, where they'll fight, throw things, hit each other, and argue, but the atmosphere afterwards where the arguments calm down, apologizing has happened, not much fighting is occurring anymore, and it's just a calmer state of mind. That's what keeps them together, those calmer moments. Even in videos where they aren't fighting at all and they're genuinely being loving and caring towards one another, they stay and get back together for that love and security that they may possibly feel in those calm moments, and they're feeling all lovey-dovey instead of fighting. Sometimes this is seen in other abusive relationships, but of course not all of them. There is actually a domestic violence cycle correlating directly to what I'm talking about, which I will show like somewhere on this screen, probably like beside me. So shown in this picture, there's incident, which can be the slap, the hit, the huge argument that blows everything up, which after there could be some time of the couple making up after the fight, and then there's a calm, which I was talking about earlier, where things have settled, they're being more lovey-dovey towards one another, and things are seeming to get better. But then after a while, there can be a sense of tension building up, and then that can eventually stir the pot in which everything will blow up in the couple's faces, and an incident will happen again, which then starts the cycle all over again.
Blueface couldn't breathe.
It's different when you think somebody's not a war, like that's like somebody playing like they're the toughest, most gangsters dude in the world, and then you find out they're a bitch on the inside. You feel me? It's more disappointing than if you just already know they're a bitch, or if you already just know they tough. That's why I'm doing her like this, cause she really had a nigga fooled. She's a good actor. That's what she was, cuz. I'm gonna put you in a movie. Alright, I need you in a blues fishing.
What I think keeps Blueface and Chrisean coming back to each other is the makeup and the calm phase. I'd like to also bring up the topic of Chrisean being pregnant one more time. I think the two should go to therapy, as seen in a new episode of their reality show Crazy in Love, which is on the Zeus network, where Blueface actually suggested therapy for the two. With this, I think for the baby and also their own well-beings, not only mentally, spiritually, but maybe even mentally and physically and spiritually, I think therapy can be genuinely healing for these two, and can be and should be very greatly considered for the both of them. If they don't want to completely tear away from one another or leave each other. No matter how much you may hate or love these two, I hate to see people in these sorts of situations, and these really damaging situations, and I genuinely want them to get help for the situation that they're in. My hopes for this couple is that whether or not they parent together when the baby is born, or they co-parent in some sort of way, it will be good to see them get some help for their current situation, so that the baby can be born in a more happy and healthy environment, while they're also simultaneously getting help for their own personal issues within their relationship.
Hey, come on. Look, I'm gonna step out and just talk to you.
Hey, stop grabbing me, please. Please stop grabbing me. Don't grab me.
Okay, you're trying to
Grab one of these bitches or something. Don't grab me.
You're acting like
Bro, I
I'm
just
with
said
you.
stop grabbing me.
You're acting like
You're
I'm
acting
with
you
you.
didn't come with me. Tiny, you don't grab this bitch and body slam her, I will do it. You want me to do it? Grab her.
For what?
Don't let her back in this room, Tiny.
With all this being said, Chrisean and Blueface, we've seen a lot of different clips, different fights, different arguments, different live stream clips. A lot of different things come from these two. A lot of different things that have happened and are happening to these two. With staying together and continuing to try and figure things out with each other. And once again, this was all personally my own opinion on these two, their relationship, and how this may possibly go forward for these two. I am hoping the best for them. I would never pray on the downfall of anybody's relationship because personally, I have no right to say whether or not they should break up, whether or not they should stay together, whether or not they should do this, that, the third. This is personally an opinion piece on what I have seen in the media, on Instagram, on social media, and I just really want to talk about this and just how they are together. But overall, I have absolutely no reach or power to tell them to do anything. Their relationship is their relationship, and they can do whatever they want with it. They can do whatever they want to do next as a step in the future of their relationship. But just with all the fights that's happened, all the different interviews, especially all the clips I've shown in this video, all the photos I've shown, and the news of this baby coming, I hope that things can settle down more. But of course, obviously, I have no power over what happens, what occurs, what happens in the future. But yeah, this was my opinion on these two, and just how I think this whole thing is just really crazy. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you guys want me to talk about next. Whether that be another pop culture topic, another social justice topic, whatever it may be, comment it down below, and I will most certainly talk about it and get that out to you guys. But other than that, I will update about these two because a lot happens, and a lot has happened lately with these two. If you haven't already, actually, I made a short about Chrisean's pregnancy if you want to know more information about it. But other than that, yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!